Hello everyone, it's Heather and I'm filming this on Monday, December 7th, 2020, and I'm here to give you a follow-up on my ankle situation after I just got home from the podiatrist. I am very disappointed in that visit. I'm really frustrated right now and feeling kind of down. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I've seen this podiatrist before, which I had mentioned in the past, and I always really liked him. I always thought he was really nice and really personable and stuff, but he was just very, and Megan went in with me and she was, she pushed me in the wheelchair and stuff, and he was just very dismissive and kind of vague, and he didn't answer my questions, and I have more questions now than I did before I went, and feel really unsure about what I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah, I'm really frustrated. So my mom came from the Twin Cities. She brought us lunch. We ate lunch, and then we had kind of a difficult time getting there because my mom had some issues with the seatbelts in her car, and we forgot our goggles. We like to wear goggles when we go to the clinic for extra eye protection, and Megan had to run in and get those. And then we had to stop. We stopped to mail my Christmas cards, and we stopped to return some library books. And we got there literally 3 minutes before my appointment. And then Megan had to go into the clinic and get a wheelchair again. It was hard for me to get in and out of the car and get into the wheelchair. And we checked in, and we actually found out we checked in the wrong place, and then we had to backtrack. And anyway, so we were only waiting in the waiting room 30 seconds. And then the nurse did the general stuff first and got me up in the podiatry seat. If you've ever seen a podiatrist, they have a special kind of chair. And then the longest wait was waiting after the nurse left for the doctor to come in. So we waited, I don't know, a few minutes before he came in. And he looked at my feet, he examined them and touched them a little. And when he touched the right one, it really hurt. And I yelped because the right one really, really, really hurts. And the right one is, from the very beginning, has been significantly more swollen than the left one. The left one is the one that has the fracture. He showed us the x-rays, and we could see the fracture. It's a very small alluvial? Illusion? Oh, avulsion fracture in that outer bone that sticks out of the side of your ankle. And it's the end of it just is broken off, is what it is. And that's not what I thought it was. When they told me where the fracture was at urgent care, I thought it was something different. But he showed us the x-rays, so I know that's what it is. And he said, there's nothing we do about that. It'll heal on its own. I'm okay. And he seemed kind of surprised. I don't think he was really surprised that I didn't really have any response to him pushing around on my left foot where the fracture is. But he seemed very surprised at how much pain my right foot was causing me. And I don't know, I just felt like he was being very, it's like he didn't believe me that it hurt that much, but it really, really hurts. My right ankle is very swollen, and it's very painful, and I can't put any weight on it at all. I asked him about driving, and he said I can drive when I'm comfortable. And I said, but I can't drive with the boot on, right? And he was very firm about that. He says, no, you cannot drive with the boot on. He seemed upset that urgent care had given me the 2 boots. And I don't really understand why. He didn't explain why he wasn't happy about that. But as soon as he came in and saw that I had 2 boots, he was like he wasn't happy about the 2 boots. And so I don't understand that. He didn't really explain why I shouldn't be wearing the boots. And because I just looked it up, and from what I understand is the purpose of these walking boots is to stabilize your foot so that you can still get around and so that your feet can heal. And the kind that I have that you can inflate, it's to help with the swelling, and they feel much better when I have the boots on. And I feel like the boots really help me. So I don't know why he was having a problem with the boots. But he never told me actually they did basically tell me not to wear a boot on the left one. And they gave me this brace, which is what they were trying to do in urgent care at first, was try to give me a brace for the left one until the doctor came back in and said the radiologist sees a fracture in the left foot, so now she has to have a boot on the left foot. But now the podiatrist was basically saying, because you have a fracture, you should not be wearing a boot on the left foot. So I'm very confused. And the brace that they tried to give me at urgent care before they gave me the second boot was all Velcro. And I was like actually fine with that. But this one, look at this thing. It looks like, it looks like something from a brothel. What is this? It looks like an S&M toy. That's what we thought. That's what Megan thought. So we're like, what is this thing? It's a lace, like a shoelace. And the first one, he asked me what size my foot was, and I told him 9 or a 9.5. And the one they brought in first, I thought was fine. But while they were putting it on, I don't think there was 2 nurses, and the one seemed like an experienced podiatry nurse, and the other one was really young, and I think she was like new and in training maybe. And she didn't really seem to know what she was doing, and she definitely did not know how to put this on. And so she got about like halfway through putting on the first one that they went in, which I think was the correct size. And the other nurse says, I think it's too big. And so she took that off and came back with this one. This thing is so small, it does not fit on my foot properly. And she couldn't even tie the laces because it's too small. And my foot is still so swollen. And this looks like something for a child. It's very small. This thing is useless. This is completely useless to me. I have no intention of wearing it. And it didn't really seem to help me at all. Okay, I got to back up. Before that, he said I need to wear these compression socks, which it was kind of cool. It was just a big roll, and they cut off as much as you need. And he said these will help reduce the swelling or push the swelling away from your ankle, because they are still very swollen. And I noticed today when we were in there in the bright light of the doctor's office that they're also both very colorful, bruised all over in all lovely shades of purple and yellow. So I have 2 of these on right now, and then they gave me 2 extra. And they said just wash them if you're hand wash and air dry if your feet get like sweaty and stinky and stuff. And so I have an extra pair that I could put on while I'm washing the other pair. And these actually do feel good and seem and are comfortable and helping. So I'm good with these, but I don't think I have to wear these very long. I think I only have to wear, they didn't really explain anything. That's why I'm so frustrated. They just like put them on me. And they didn't say like how long I'm supposed to wear them. I had to ask the nurse, I'm like, am I supposed to wear them while I'm sleeping? He didn't answer any of my questions. And Megan and I both thought the same thing. He basically left the room, asked me, what size shoe do you wear? And it sounded like he was going to get one of these, and that we both had the impression that he was coming right back. He never came back. He never came back. He never really like ended the visit. He didn't say goodbye. I mean, if he was with me 5 minutes, I'd be shocked. And so I was really frustrated because then I was asking all the nurses these questions that I thought of. What I really wanted to ask is the doctor coming back? Which I didn't ask, but obviously he wasn't. And I don't know that they really knew the answers to the questions. I think they were like guessing. And at one point, the nurse even had to go out into the hall and said, let me go ask him. And then she came back because I asked, how long am I supposed to wear this? Because nobody said. And so she said, let me go ask him, and came back and said 4 weeks, a month. Nobody said like, am I supposed to wear the boots? Am I not supposed to wear the boots? At one point they said I'm supposed to wear this with the boot, but I can't fit into the boot with this on. So I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. The people at urgent care were very, very nice and very, very compassionate and very willing to answer all my questions. And today was like the complete opposite. They didn't answer my questions. They didn't seem to be giving me clear direction on what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I asked, am I supposed to follow up? No. No, they said follow up as needed. What does that mean? And I asked him, why am I having so much pain in the right one? I said, could it be soft tissue damage? And he said, yes, that's possible. But the only way we would be able to determine that is to do an MRI, and we would never do an MRI this early. So I don't think he told me. I think I had to ask the nurse, how long am I supposed to wait if this doesn't get better? When would I have an MRI? And they said after 4 weeks. So that's like the only thing I know is if my right foot isn't better after 4 weeks, then I'm supposed to call them and schedule an MRI, I think. But in the meantime, I don't know anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to be weight bearing. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using the crutches. I don't know if I'm supposed to be wearing the boots. I'm really kind of upset right now. Because the more I think about it, the more unsure I feel about what I'm supposed to be doing. I did ask him what I'm supposed to be doing about icing, and he said I'm supposed to be icing for the first 3 to 5 days, twice a day for 20 minutes. And that's what I've been doing, so I've been doing that right at least. So I don't have anything new to show you. I'm still wearing the boots on both feet right now. I need to completely redo them because when we put them back on in the doctor's office, I was trying to put the left one on over this, and it didn't work. But I wanted it on because I didn't have a shoe, and I can't get into the car unless I can put my weight on this left foot. He didn't say anything about whether I'm not supposed to be putting weight on that left foot or not. I guess it doesn't matter because where the bone is that's actually fractured does not touch the ground. I told my mom and Megan on the way home that this clinic that we go to always sends a survey after every visit you have. And I get so sick of them sending me surveys. If I've ever filled out a survey, I don't know, maybe at the very beginning when they first started sending them years ago, but I haven't filled out a survey in years because I'm like, I'm not filling out the survey. They're incredibly long. But this might be a time I might fill out the survey because I'm pretty unhappy right now. And I also feel like I almost wish I could get a second opinion because I feel like he didn't answer any of my questions or really give me any path forward or tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm sorry I don't have more information for you. I'm really frustrated that I don't have more information. I feel really unsure now of what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just feel like he didn't tell me anything helpful at all. I'm really frustrated. If any of you have had experience with either of these, like the type of fracture in your foot like I have, or like that. President-elect Biden just broke a bone in his foot when he was playing with his dog Major, and he's wearing a walking boot. So if the president, who gets the best medical care of anybody in the country, that's what he's doing, why am I not supposed to be wearing a walking boot? I don't get it. Something doesn't seem right to me. And plus, it also seems really weird to me. Why would I wear a walking boot on one foot and wear this thing on the other foot? I'm going to be all uneven. It's going to like mess up my hips and my back and stuff. And then if you've had a really severe sprain, which I guess is what's wrong with my right foot, or if you've had like severe soft tissue damage in an ankle, can you leave a comment below and tell me what your treatment was or what they did about that? Or if you ever had to have an MRI on an ankle or a leg, and like what happened with it? Because I'm really curious because I just feel very clueless right now about my condition and my care. So I would really appreciate your comments and any information you guys can give me because I certainly didn't get any from the doctor. Okay, so that's what's happening with that. Maybe I'll give you another update in a couple weeks or something and let you know how I'm doing. Thank you everyone for watching. The first ankle video got really popular really fast, so that's exciting. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really wish you would. Please subscribe. I really need more subscribers. I've been trying for 2.5 years to get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate if you would please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much in advance for doing that. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope you are all safe and well. Safe travels.